Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim Clip of the Week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is iRyanI, that's IRYENI, and then you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome back to another episode of Modded Monday. We're on week number 287 now, guys. I picked out 5 new mods for you guys to check out and perhaps add them to your load order if you find them interesting. But like always, before we jump into them, I want to remind you guys that I'm partnered with GamerSupps, which in my opinion is the best energy drink on the market. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to check out the link in the description where you can go to their store page, and you can also use the code RTD for a 10% discount on all your purchases. I also want to say, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any brand new mods each and every single week. Now that all that's out of the way, we can jump into this week's mods. And starting us off, we have a simple potion replacer called ElSopa Potions Redone. Now the mod page reads that the potions and poison models have now been redone from scratch. There's 26 new unique meshes covering all of the potions and poisons now. The interior uses a parallax shader, so you can actually pick up and grab the potion and move it around to see what's inside. They also tried to make this mod as performance friendly as possible, which has half the poly count of other mega popular potion mods, and they respect the vanilla size and height of the potions too. Now there's so many different varieties of potions that you can find within this mod. As you can see, I went into Arcadia's Cauldron and you can actually see a lot of the potions that she has on display, and then whenever I go into my inventory, you can see tons and tons of new unique meshes covering all of the potions and poisons in Skyrim. I really like the way that these look, and we've actually covered mods in the past that covered a lot more potions and made them look a lot different and made them all unique as well, but that also came in at a very high memory space. I believe in our old load orders it came to like 75 to 80 megabytes. But now we're down to almost 50, which is actually a big cut in some memory space. So that means we have 25 free megabytes for, other mods that we can use within the load order. And with those 25 free megabytes, I honestly think that these textures look better than the one that took up more space. These are a lot more flashy. They have all unique designs. They're not just different colors, but keeping the same vanilla model. They actually have their own unique model for every different type of potion in Skyrim now, and I love the looks of these. So if you do too, I'd strongly recommend replacing your potion mod or just adding it if you don't have one yet, because these potions look really, really great. And that's definitely why ElSopa's Potions Redone comes in at our number 5 spot this week, so I'd strongly recommend downloading and adding it to your next playthrough of Skyrim. Coming in at the number 4 spot this week, we have a brand new beautiful player home that's just off the coast near Winterhold. This is the Valkoinen Lodge. And the mod page reads that the Valkoinen Lodge is a Winterhold Thane's home. The mod author recently had to do a new hard save for Skyrim, and they were looking for a new nice place for their character. That's when they noticed that in neither Vanilla nor Hearthfire, there is no player home for being the Thane of Winterhold. But honestly, there isn't much there anyways, because most of it fell into the ocean. But then, after the mod creator downloaded JK's Winterhold and the new Winterhold Rebuilt mods, it sounded right to make something for everyone who might want to stay near the college in their playthrough. The Valkoinen Lodge is a home for warriors, mages, hunters, or librarians, and they also have the multiple adoption friendly so that you can move all your family into the house as well, although it does only come with 2 children beds. There's also a note by the Chicken State that the lodge is the new home of the Thane, whether it's you or another tenant who never arrives. The noteworthy features of this home is you have an aesthetic Dragonborn resource, including a basalt cliff face, dark elf furniture, and a couple niches. It's adoption friendly, like I said, and also compatible with JK's Winterhold, among other city mods that cover Winterhold. There's a currently static lighthouse off the coast, providing you a safe harbor for the town. We also have a sheltered rowboat deck that's fully nav meshed, 6 hearthfire planners and an oven inside, and beautiful hot springs aesthetics, a bit to keep you warm off the broken coast. You also get a new unique interior layout and a bathroom of your own. The mod creator tried to make the interior as artistic yet rustic and Spartan as they could. The home is inspired by their love for Myst games, and admittedly they held off on modders' resources for additional clutter and containers, but they may go back and add a few things sometimes. It's just a nice place to settle down once you become the Thane of Winterhold, and you can actually stay there instead of in the college dorms whenever you're in the College of Winterhold. There's so much that you can do with this house, and that's definitely why it's featured here to number 4 spot this week. So if you're looking for a brand new player home that's closer to Winterhold, then I'd strongly recommend downloading the Valkoinen Lodge and adding it to your next playthrough of Skyrim. Coming in at the number 3 spot this week, we have a brand new lighting and effects mod that completely transforms everything that you know about lighting and effects in Skyrim. This is the CandleHearth Lights and FX mod, and it's by a great friend of mine, the Love King, and his team, the Omen Outpost team, and this CandleHearth Lights and FX mod is a mod pack that seeks to completely overhaul lights. However, it does much more than that. First off, we have the standard lighting templates, which just enhances the lighting around Skyrim as a base set, and then you have the darker dungeons lighting, which makes all of the dungeons a lot darker, of course, as you probably could have guessed from the name there, but I really like this change because whenever you head into Bleak Falls Barrow or, any other cave or place that's been abandoned for, as long as you can even know, a lot of these caves that you go into are very, very dark, meaning you will have to carry a torch, and it's just a lot more immersive that way. Now, something that may surprise you about this mod is it actually doesn't contain any exterior lighting changes for compatibility purposes. So, a lot of people, such as myself, use ELFX and ELFX exteriors and different exterior lighting mods, so this is more of an interior lighting and effects mod, and that's actually really, really great because it does make it compatible with a bunch of different lighting mods out there. On top of that, you also have fire, frost, and lightning effects changes, so whenever you're casting those spells or people are casting them towards you, the effects will look a lot better, such as the lightning, fire, and frost, whether they're fireballs, a constant stream of fire, constant stream of frost, the frost spikes, all of it. It's all going to have better textures and just look a lot better too. You also have the luminosity-fueled atronachs with no stat changes for maximum compatibility, better dead thralls, the redesign of candle lights, animated clutter, which is a great mod that's just thrown in here with the effects, which basically animated clutter is whenever you open up a barrel, it doesn't just instantly open and show you the menu, you actually get a little animation of the top of the barrel screwing off and moving to the side so you can see inside of it. That's actually a really cool mod to include in here, so I'm glad it's here. You have remastered ash piles, so ash piles look a lot better, retextured salts with new effects, better oils, dust effects, and much, much more. There's so much included in this mod that it's almost impossible for me to list this all without just sounding like I'm rambling. So if you're looking for a lighting mod in your next playthrough, or maybe you're just looking to change it up a little and maybe not use ELFX for everything like I've been doing, and you just want to try something new, then the CandleHearth Lights and Effects mod is definitely a mod I'd recommend checking out because it transforms all of the lighting and the interiors in Skyrim so that every single building that you travel into looks brand new and remastered, and I absolutely love it. So that's definitely why the CandleHearth Lights and Effects mod comes in at our number 3 spot this week, so I'd strongly recommend downloading it and trying it out for yourself. Coming in at the number 2 spot this week. Now I know last week we covered a forest mod and went in depth with how great that forest mod was, but I just really couldn't pass this one up this week, guys, because this completely blew me away with how much is included all within one simple 122.31 megabyte mod. This is Pauly's Lush Forests of Skyrim mod, and it's a big mod pack that combines a bunch of different amazing Lush overhauls together into one simple mod pack, and it's really, really great. And the mod page reads that after many bundles with happy little trees and shrubs, the mod creator decided it was time to do something different. So inside of this latest bundle here, we have lush vanilla trees, aspens ablaze, and many additional extras to create a lush, alive, and vibrant forest of Skyrim. The rift now features multicolored aspen trees, and all forests will feel much more alive with falling leaves and louder insects in nature. Falkreath now has huge trees that almost reach the sky, then the snow trees are completely new and remastered, and this is also the mod creator's first bundle with a seasonal tree LOD covering all 4 seasons, including all DLCs and Creation Club content, so that's pretty impressive there. This was also designed to be used with the lush grasslands of Skyrim, which is also created by gamer Pauly, but you can however use it with any grass or flora overhaul you like. The mod creator also goes on to say that you can place this in the multiple area edit section inside of your load order and always underneath any landscape and city overhaul. Now, whenever it comes to the mods that are actually featured within this mod pack here, you have the Aspens Ablaze, like I said, Better Ferns, TB's Glorious Dirt Cliffs, Rudy's HQ Falling Leaves and Needles, then you have the Dandelion Seeds mod, Louder Nature for birds and insects. There's so many different forest overhaul mods, and some that you may not even think of, like the sounds making the birds and insects a lot louder to make it a little more immersive that you're in a big forest. That's a great idea. And as you can see, as I'm walking around and showcasing these brand new forests, these look absolutely amazing. You know, there's so much to explore and travel through and different trees to see, and it just feels like a brand new Skyrim wilderness, and I just absolutely love it. And that's definitely why this mod's featured here at number 2 spot this week, so I'd strongly recommend downloading it and adding it to your next playthrough of Skyrim. Coming in at the number 1 spot this week, we have a brand new quest mod that's just been ported over from the Nexus, and this is an absolutely massive DLC-sized quest mod that takes you all throughout Skyrim. This is the Unbroken Blade Part 1, and it's very important to know that this requires a brand new save, so if you want to play through this quest mod, you're going to have to start a brand new character. And the mod page reads that this is a DLC-sized quest mod, and the question is the Dragonborn truly worthy of leading the Blades? Well, we'll find out here, as you battle your way through 2 huge new dungeons, uncover the mysteries surrounding an enchanted ring left behind over 22 years ago, take down a bandit smuggling ring who is in service of the Thalmor, discover the secrets of a long-lost temple and the terrifying power that lies within, unravel the past of a broken woman through a series of visions that you share with her, and evade being captured by a ruthless villain and his agents, before he starts killing the people of Dragonbridge. Plus, there's much more to uncover here. When it comes to the war, whether it's in gold, blood, or power, we all pay a price. Now, how to get started with this quest mod? All you have to do is obtain the first shout, Unrelenting Force. Then you can go to Dragonbridge and talk to a brand new character called Calder to begin your journey. Please note that this mod doesn't currently have voice acting, so they say to please enable the dialogue subtitles and general subtitles via the display settings menu. That's really the only bad thing about this mod, is you have to do a lot of reading whenever they're talking, but that's really not that big of a deal because we've all played Morrowind, we know what that's like. But nonetheless, I mean, it's a great quest mod. I've played through a good portion of it so far, I've done a lot of testing with it, but I don't want to go through all the way yet because this is where I ask you guys if you'd like me to play this on the channel, you know? We're coming up on the end of a great year whenever it comes to modding in Skyrim, and I definitely want to get my load order started very, very soon for the new year, but I think it would be a lot of fun to visit this mod, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, we only have part 1 right now, part 2's not out, so it is possible that if I start playing this, we'll kind of get cliffhanged and have to wait for part 2 to come out, so that might be a little hurdle we'll have to jump over when we get to it, but I really like the looks of this quest mod. So if you're looking to try a brand new quest mod, or maybe you want to see me cover it on the channel here in a few weeks, let me know in the comments down below, or go ahead and try it for yourself. But that's definitely why the Unbroken Blade Part 1 is featured here to number 1 spot this week, so I'd strongly recommend downloading it and seeing if the Dragonborn is truly worthy of leading the Blades. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can join our Discord. I'll be sure to leave the Discord link in the description as well as the pinned comment, so you can join us on there and leave mod suggestions there as well. Special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.